Welcome back, LG. If you don't know, now you motherfucking know. LG don't stand for nothing but my loyalty, gang. Back with another video. Who rocking with me or who not? Baby, if you rocking with me, you already know what to do. Hit that good old subscribe button down below. Thumbs up and leave a comment for your girl. If you are new to the platform, baby, welcome. Welcome to the platform, Life with Your Fave. Life with your fave is not easy. I'm going to tell you that right motherfucking now. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into how not easy it is to be this girl. But you guys seen that little disclaimer that I had there. I just want to let everybody understand and know that I'm not in the business of bashing. I'm not in the business of speaking negatively on no one. I'm not in the business of trying to air out anybody's dirty laundry. Yeah, no, that's not me. But what I am going to do is speak on my life.
How you doing?
Okay, what I will do is continue to be transparent with you guys on the things that is going on in my life. So as you guys can see by the title, this is a transparent post. And it is just, pretty much going over my last 6 months of life. I have not been active on my platforms solely because things that have transpired in my life over this last 6 months, it left no room for me to do social media. It left no room for me to even mentally be together enough to be able to come on here and, speak how I see fit. I was never the type of girl to want to be speaking out of anger, depression, whatever it is that I'm going through at that moment. I am one to sit down, deflect, try to figure out what the next move is. And once I know that next move, take that next step, take that next move, and clear my mind after taking that next step and move. You understand? So I had to clear my mind, y'all. I had to take that time to clear my noggin because so much happened. So much happened. And, honestly, it's unbelievable the things that happened and how it happened. I definitely think that it's more so on how the things transpired that got me more rattled than anything. But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. So we're gonna start back in October. And I hope that you guys continue. It's not a series. It's probably going to be about 6 transparent posts, to be honest. 6 or 7 of them. Because we do have 6 months to cover, okay? You guys know, I was taking care of my grandmother, okay? I took my grandmother in of September 2022. And I brought her back home with me because I came out to New York and my grandmother was bedridden. She was bedridden. She could not walk. She could not really understand a lot of things. She couldn't, use the bathroom on her own, nothing. She couldn't do nothing. She was completely bedridden. So, because she was bedridden, needless to say, that was 24 hours of care that I had to provide. This is not getting paid, not anything. You understand? Because I did it because it's my grandmother. She raised me, and I wanted to see my grandmother back where I seen her. You understand? All my life. So I decided to bring her back to Pennsylvania from New York. I came out from Pennsylvania to New York 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. I had to stay out here in New York from PA, back and forth from the hospital hotel, back and forth from the hospital hotel because and also I had a friend that I was staying at their house also. But back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because she had her kids, her children, as her proxies. And I wasn't able to, just take her out the hospital without being her proxy. So, none of her kids were up there. None of her kids cared. None of her other grandkids. Nobody even knew that she was in the hospital. Or if they did know she was in the hospital, they thought she was in the hospital for a stomach bug or virus, you know, the 24-hour shit or 48 hours. Needless, that's not what it was. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it was. This clip right here, you could read up on it, and it'll tell you exactly what it was, what comes of it, how you get it, just all the whole description. You guys can go ahead and look that up on your own time. There are little clippets that I put in and out also that you guys will be able to see. But it was pretty much a viral infection, okay? And a viral infection is contagious. I thank the Lord he had his hands on me when I would change her diaper, even when I didn't have my PPE equipment, before I was able to buy gloves and you know, things that you needed to take care of someone with a viral infection. I didn't have those things, and I was still doing for about, you know, 3 months straight. I was doing, before she decided. She woke up one morning and she said to me, Kiki, I don't feel right. You know, after I got her back here, she was in my house for about a good 2 months, I want to say. And just the infection is so bad. It's so bad. I cannot even make this up to you. You guys can read it as you've seen on the screen. If you need to go back, rewind it, pause it. You guys, I have some pictures that are pretty, you know, gross. No, none of this is from my grandmother's situation, but it's just online. Things that you can look up and you can see. I cannot make this up, okay? So she woke up one morning after 2 months and she said to me, Kiki, I don't feel well. I feel like I'm going to die today. I looked at her like, oh, hell no. I've been trying to get you to go to the hospital for 2 months, okay? 2 months. Anytime I felt like it was something like, oh, she looks worse, I'm calling the ambulance. She'll be pissed. No, don't call the ambulance. I don't want to go to no goddamn hospital. That's what I was doing in New York. I feel like I'm trying to save your life, but also I'm not trying to be your parent. So you don't want to go to the hospital, you don't got to go to the hospital. You know, after a couple of times of going to the hospital and they would send her right back home because she didn't want to stay, she would never sign in to get stay. I was fed up, okay? You don't want to go, you don't want to go. But this morning she woke up and I went in, you know, to check on her as I do every morning, all day throughout the day, all of that. She came and she said, you know, well, no, I don't feel good. I want to go to the hospital. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you, Grandma. I'm sending you to the hospital. We want to know what's going on. So I spoke to the doctors, like, listen, she's been here a couple of times. You guys are saying it's nothing, yada, yada, yada. No, no, no. What is this? Run all the tests you can run. Mind you guys, she was in New York in the hospital, in and out for about 4 to 5 months. In and out, in and out, in and out. And this last hospital stay that I got her from, she was there for about 3 weeks. And they was getting ready to put her in a nursing home because they said that there was nothing else that they could do for her because she wasn't eating. She couldn't eat, guys. She couldn't do nothing. Nothing. My grandmother was motherfucking bedridden. Bedridden. She could not, anything she ate would be disposed ASAP. In 2.5 seconds, she ate. I would give her yogurt. I would give her anything that I could think of to keep the system down, that you would give someone to keep your system disposed right away. Right away. Right away. Right away. Gotta clean up. You understand? All day, every day. That's what I had to do. That's what I was there for. I didn't love the infection, obviously, and I didn't love seeing my grandmother like that, but I loved to be able to give back to her what she gave to me when I was younger, which was taking care of me, nurturing me, helping me, making sure that I was okay to do this, I was okay to do that. I wanted to give her back, okay? So, we're going to fast forward a little bit, and we're going to get into, I want to say, so she went to the hospital, and, now, she was in the hospital for, I want to say, about a month. They kept her in the hospital for about a month because the viral infection was so bad. And when I went to the hospital up to see her, once they found out it was that virus, the C. difficile, which is C. diff, look it up. You guys, when I was going up to the hospital, they made me, no matter what, you had to have on your gown, your gloves. You had to have on all PPE equipment coming up to the hospital to go into that room to see her. And if you did not, you had to be tested when you came out. I kid you not. I shit you not. They told me to get tested. I didn't get tested. I didn't get tested because I felt like the Lord had me, you know what I mean, in his hands. He had me in his hands. The Lord was guiding me to do these things. I didn't feel like he would let me get sick. I did wake up a couple of times feeling like, oh shit, I'm sick, especially after I found out it was a C. difficile, and they told me like the symptoms and the things that, oh, let me had bad diarrhea one day. I was like, oh shit, I got the C. diff. Like, oh shit, like I was cautious of it. But now when she came home from the hospital, I want to say it was already the end of December. I'm going to say it was around the beginning of December, because it was around the ending of Thanksgiving into December. So now I was happy she came home. She was getting better. She had a wound the size of this on her tailbone, exposed, open. It was a wound. You know what a wound is. I had to close that up, and I did that. I did that. All me. That wasn't the hospital, nothing. That was all me, okay? I'm all me. I don't take the credit, but I take the credit because it was me. I don't take the credit, but I take the credit because, baby, your girl did that. And obviously with the help of my Lord, I could not do none of it without him on my hands. Like I told you, without him, we're on these babies, putting them on her, she would have never got healed. I would have never been able to heal. So don't ever think that I'm saying this because I'm God. Never. But I do know what it is that I did. So we're going to fast forward into her coming home. It was about, December-ish or whatever. Now, I want to go into, like, February. I started to get her home health aide in the home, which they came for about 30 minutes. Home health aide, they don't do much. Not home health aide, I'm sorry, guys. I got her hospice in the house. Hospice doesn't do much. The hospital put her on hospice because they didn't think that she was going to survive. Ain't that something? The hospital, doctors, the people that go to this motherfucker for a living, and I say a living because they in school for a minute. They didn't expect her to live. They didn't expect her to be able to walk again. They didn't expect her. They said that she could, it's possible. But as stubborn as she was with saying no to everything, they didn't think that she was going to be able to do it. So they put her on hospice. So hospice was coming in my house for about an hour out of the day. Every 3 days, they would come in. Once she started to do a little bit better, they seemed like, me and my husband, we would get her up out the bed. We would try to get her to do this. My husband more so than me, because my husband had more patience with my gram than me because he didn't grow up with her. I grew up with my gram. I didn't really have much patience because I had a lot of trauma. I'm going to tell y'all now. I had a lot of trauma. And there were things that she would do that I was like, what? Why? Like, we can do this. Like, let's do this. Why won't we just try it? You know what I mean? Like, let's try it. She didn't want to. Grammy didn't want to do a lot of things, okay? So my husband, he got her to do more things than I was able to get her to do. He was able to get her to get back on the toilet. He was able to help her to start walking again. My husband was the one to a lot, just a lot, okay? I was there for the diaper changes. I was there for the day conversations because my husband had to work. I was there, throughout the days to always check on her in and out. Like I said, the changings, getting her on her toilet when she couldn't get to her toilet. All she had to do was call me. Can you get out of the bathroom? I'm helping her to the toilet. You understand what I'm saying? With the pleasure, the brightest smile on my motherfucking face that you could see. You understand? Ear to ear. Because like I said, I wanted to give these things back that I knew she did for me as a kid. But there were also things that I did not appreciate. The way that she spoke to us, the way that she didn't want to do certain things that she needed to do for her health and her hygiene. You understand? So it would cause friction between us because she felt like I was trying to control her or something. But it's like, this is your hygiene. This is important if you don't want to fall back ill. So that caused some friction, guys. And I want to let you guys in on the friction, but I got to let you guys in on the friction in the next episode. Because like I told you, I got to go to class. I got to go to class. I got to go to class. Now, I'm going to go to class, y'all. But we will be back to continue the conversation. We will be back to continue our past 6 months for the next 7 days. So over the next 7 days, guys, I will be posting a vlog every single morning on the past 6 months. until we catch up to now. And then we will get back into our regular content with our regular vlogs and things of that nature. But I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys sticking through. 704 subscribers, babies. I have not even been active since I think 599. So I appreciate you guys so much. So much. You don't even understand. You don't even know. I can only express it in the gratitude that I give throughout my channel. Guys, I'll see you in the next vlog or transparent post. But don't forget. Stay loyal to the ones you love. And always remain loyal to yourself. Down below, hit that good old subscribe button, thumbs up, and comment for your girl. Especially if you're a new subby. Let me know, babies. I'm here for you. I'll see you in the next